Hey guys, if you are here because you want to make games faster and easier than it has ever been done before, then this you're in the right place. I'm George Gonzalez and I'm obsessed with making games. And how would I be able to help you? In the past 4 years, I've helped develop and publish 3 different games to the Metastore. Sail VR, Monkey Do, Cactus Jam, all free to play multiplayer games. I've learned a lot. Right now, in this very moment, I have a day job. I'm getting paid to build an app for iOS and Android. And on my spare time, I'm making my own game, Magic Hunters. And I live stream every Saturday and show you my channel is full of videos on my new game that I'm making. So I've been doing this for a while and I've been actually able to finish my games. And so I want to share that knowledge with you because I've learned so much and there's so many things that are unspoken on YouTube. I'm just trying to share my knowledge and help you. So today, our focus is 2 things that will help you for the rest of your development career. Okay, you ready? First reason why game development is so hard is because you make it hard. Okay, that's the first. And you might say, yeah, I already know. But we're going to talk about solving that problem. Because the first reason in that is your goals. Your goals and your plans. Your goals and plans is what makes game dev harder than it has to be. I'll give you an example. You might not know anything about game development and you decide, I'm going to learn how to make games. I'm going to learn how to finish games. I'm going to publish a game and I'm going to make money from that same game. So in one game, you have 3 different goals that are super hard to achieve. And right there, the moment you decide to do that is the moment you overscope your game without even starting. You already have too much on your plate. And so the first part is your goals. What are you trying to achieve? If this is a hobby, then expectations have to be aligned with what you're doing. A hobby, for example, if I like snowboarding or skiing, I'm not trying to make money from snowboarding or skiing. But there will be things that I'll be paying for and expenses. And it's the same with game dev. You will have expenses and things that you'll have to pay for depending of what you need to bridge the gap that you have with game development and your knowledge. Don't expect to make money if this is a hobby. The moment you start wanting to make money off your game, this becomes a business and not a hobby. And that's just a reality. Unless you want to spend money because you like learning the aspect of publishing and you're okay with the losses and it's just a learning opportunity. Because maybe it's part of your hobby. Sometimes people like trading as a hobby, right? Or making money as a hobby too. So you could do that. But just know that the expectations have to be there. If you really want to make money, you have to treat it like a business and you have to put in the time and figure out cost and be more efficient with your time. What's the other? So goal is one, but let's say you published a game before, you know what it takes, but you're still not able to sell enough of the game or not many people downloaded my game. I don't know how. Then what you need to focus on is building links or friendships with developers in the same genre because now you published a game. But it's all about your goals and how you achieve your goals. You got to figure out how am I going to bridge the gap of knowledge that I need to get where I want. Okay, so you have a want, a need, and you got to meet that need or that want somehow. Okay, and that's the other thing is planning. Planning is the reason why games are so much harder is because you don't know what you need to plan. And so most of this time, developers just say, okay, I'm going to go to the YouTube to search for information on how to do this, and you're going to piece together things. But the quickest way and the easiest way to achieve your goals is to find someone that's done it before. That's the other reason why I have a school community and game devs, because mentorship is the fastest way. There is like the fastest thing that can happen for you is to find someone that's been there before and helping you avoid all the pitfalls and go straight to the finish line. That is the ideal scenario. And so that's why I set up Endgame Devs. If you want to join, you're welcome to join and skip the line and basically go as fast as you want and avoid all these pitfalls. Now, that's the main gist of it, is that you're going through and making decisions and you have goals and plans. So don't make it as hard as it has to be. You can venture in YouTube and try to figure out for your own. But that is tough. And you'll find people, you'll find courses, but oftentimes, again, like I said, courses are not there to mentor you. They're just evergreen content for you to gain knowledge, which is fine if that is your goal. But if your goal is finishing a game, publishing a game, making money from a game, then you need to find people that have done it before that are sharing that knowledge with you. And sometimes, even though they're sharing that knowledge, they're not there to answer your questions because oftentimes the other thing is the genre. It's different and where you publish your game. So I've had experience in Meta, Steam, Android, and iOS. I've done in-app purchases, free-to-play games, paid games. I've done it. I know the transaction, how it all works from the development standpoint. I've seen different publishers. I know the deals that happen with publishers. and how to navigate those waters and the numbers, like actual factual numbers. And so that's why I said like the fastest way would be to join Endgame Devs, and I can help you one-on-one. It's as simple as that. Now, game development in general is hard, right? As a standard. So the number 2 reason why it's so hard is because you keep it hard, okay? You assume that because people say game dev is hard, that it has to be hard for you. And so this is, I think, where a lot of golden opportunities come that I want to share with you. You are a game developer, okay? You love making games. So why can't you make making games a game? What levels do you need? Oftentimes the reason why is because you don't know how to make games. And so we go back to the other. But game development can be easy. You can make it as easy as you want to be. And that is the other reason developers have a hard time finishing games, is because they assume that because it takes 3 to 5 years for a billion-dollar studio, that you have to take 5 to 10 years and you have to polish it. And the fact is that most of you don't spend 40 hours a week on your game. And so you're already behind. And so you have to figure out how to make it a smaller scope game in a shorter time. But that's not it. It's not just that. It's about cutting it into smaller pieces. So for example, I'll give you an idea. You have a generic game that you want to make. Did you make a list of the things, the tasks that you needed to do? Even if you go to ChatGPT, I want to make this genre, this type of game, and you do X, Y, and Z. You type it all in and say, how do I make that? Give me step-by-step instructions on how to finish it within a year or within whatever time frame you want. But just list the steps. And then you have all those steps. Now you have an idea of what you need. Again, if we go back and say, do you need to learn how to make games? If you're in the point where you haven't published a game, then your scope should be low. You should be making smaller games. But they don't have to be different games. It can be within the same genre. And so by making small mini game jams or mini prototypes, you are learning the skills you need for that specific game. So that's where you're saving time. So again, you're still building games, you're making them smaller scope, because even if you think it's going to take you a month, it's going to end up being 3 months, because there's a lot of things that happen when you're trying to publish and trying to submit the game that you'll run into. And in Endgame Devs, in the community I have, there's a lot of people when I help them, that's like, oh crap, this failed, why? Or this is not loading, or what do I do here? When it comes to publishing, you have a lot of little tasks to do that you didn't think until you got there. And so oftentimes people wait till the end to publish. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to build my game by September and it'll launch October and I'll have it ready by this November, December. So you have this whole timeline of things that you have no idea that are going to happen, but you think that it takes a month to submit a piece. But sometimes you have to wait for responses and you have to back and forth. And then all of a sudden, when you have a deadline, like Steam, Meta, don't care what your deadline is. They're going to take whatever time it takes to review your game. And so oftentimes there's a lot of hurdles that you are not aware of. So how do we make it easier? Is by taking small bite chunks, and you can make it as easy as you want. And that depends again on your goals and your plans and your game. Like you can take as long as you want to, but you have to understand the expectations, and you can make games as easy as you can. Like you can make it super easy. You have ChatGPT. You have the ability to cut scope as much as you want. You don't have anyone that owns you. You are the owner of your game, your company. You choose whatever scope you want. So why not make it easy? Why make it hard? And so learn. And it's, yes, making games is hard, but it doesn't have to be. And that's why I'm here, is because if you want free answers, I challenge you, comment below what is getting you stuck in game dev. And this is what I want to share with you today. You might think, oh, well, all those things are like, that didn't help me. I need to know where you're at. Are you just starting out in your game dev journey? 90% of the people on YouTube probably just starting out, so they're looking on how-to videos. The second thing is, people might be, okay, I started, but I can't finish. Like I watch tutorials, I paid for courses, and they're still not getting me to the finish line because they're just teaching you skills. So how do I put those skills together and actually finish a game? That is the focus of this channel. And then there's people that publish games and it's like, no one's buying my game. Why? Or I took this course and I still didn't get funding, or I couldn't find a sponsor or a publisher. No one wants to play my game. All these things, or content creators don't want to make content for my game. And so where are you at first? And second, where are you stuck? Or where do you think you're stuck? And let's talk about it. I challenge you to comment below and let's talk about it. I'll answer. And I'm here to help. And my main concern is that developers are not taking the initiative to get help. Game dev can be easy. The easiest path is mentorship. I've been there. I can help you. The next step is to get involved. Even if it's for free on YouTube, you can do it. Subscribe, comment below and I'll answer. Like, I don't know how much easier it can get for you. Someone that will give you the answers, someone that will mentor you if you want it. It like what more can you get? I can't do anything else other than done for you service. If you just wanted me to make the game for you, which is what I get paid for. That's what people hire me for. We need to make this game. We'll pay you. Okay, how long will it take? Okay, this long. Okay, they pay me. I spend the time building the game. I ship it and done. That is what I do. And so I want to help you be able to do the same. And if you want to learn how to make money by making games for other people or making your own games because it's a hobby or because you want to make money from your own game. So I want to hear your comments, or I'll see you at Endgame Devs and we'll talk and help you build your game.